angry. Ooh, there is something in there. I don't know, I can't tell. You probably don't, right? Yeah. You want to do the story? No, I'm kidding. You can help me with the story. Ooh, wow. Stand up and hold those up. You see those in the back? No? Air Force, I'm thinking? Yes. And I used to know my Air Force ranks, but I don't. What's that?
She was Air Force rank, sergeant.
So, senior enlisted rank, an important leader. And I actually served as a naval officer. But I'll tell you what, as an officer, the people who make up the core of our military are the senior enlisted personnel. And they're the ones who have the experience and that we rely on. And with each of these stripes comes a lot of service, right? You don't start off like this, right? You start off at the bottom and you have to work your way up. And it takes years of service to gain that many stripes, right? Years and years, sometimes maybe 20 or more years to get that high up in the command. How many of you, I know we've got a lot of veterans here, how many of you have served? I'm one. How many of you were senior enlisted? Anybody? Senior enlisted? One. All right, good deal. So that takes a lot of years of service. And service is an important word. I think it's an important thing to talk about. Not just in the military, but I love the fact that we don't call our military just soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines. We call them service members because they're called to serve. What does it mean to you to be called to serve? Maybe not in the military. How do you serve? We just did one last weekend. I know that Tim literally served.
Yes.
What did you serve, Tim?
I did drinks at the community.
He served drinks, and without spilling one, Piper served desserts. But how else do you serve?
By helping.
By helping. And you know what? As Christians, we are all called to serve. So there's that great quote, right? You've heard it. And Jesus said, thanks, I'm going to paraphrase this. I'm going to goof this up, I guarantee it. But when you fed the hungry, when you clothed the homeless, when you took care of the poor, when you visited the folks in prison, that you served all of those people. Yes?
Like the clothing shoes drop-box thing?
Absolutely. Or the angel tree, that's service. Or the mitten tree, that's service. And even right now, we're in the middle of a worship service. And it's an opportunity to serve others. But by serving others, you're actually serving Jesus. And that's what he was talking about there. When you serve the least of these, you serve me, is what he said. So I think that it's a good example that we have from our folks in the military, our service members, that they are serving others and they are serving their country. And we should take that example and we should serve others. We don't have to be in the military. We can do it right here in church. And we can do it when we go to school or when we go to our jobs. We should be serving others. So I love what was in the box today. Let's pray. Dear God, tell us how we can serve others. We welcome the opportunity to be service members in your kingdom. your name we pray. Amen.